morning. Are y'all tired of me? Good morning, good morning, good morning. So it is Thursday, April 13th. Is it April 13th? Yeah. April 13th, 2023. Make sure I don't have no lipstick on my teeth. So it's another day, y'all. It's another day. Another day of God's grace and mercy. I had a semi-better day yesterday. I was just really tired when I got home. I was whipped, child. It was a lot of walking yesterday, picking up a lot of cones of construction. Ooh, it was a lot. I was tired. I got home, I jumped in the shower, I talked on the phone to one of my friends through a video call, and then I was like, okay. He was like, you look sleepy. I was like, I am sleepy. I don't remember seeing all the news. I was out. So, I had a good semi-good day. It wasn't as bad as Monday. Wasn't as quite bad as Tuesday. So I'm assuming that my foreman we getting some new people Monday. He told us that. So I know 3 people that's coming over by me from my other department. So that'll be good. And I'm hoping that I can go back where I was. So we'll see. But, in any event, just taking it, trying to take it one day at a time. The weather here in Chicago has been very, very pretty. Although it's supposed to drop back down and get cooler on Monday, and then go back up. But we've had like 80-degree weather. It's been really, 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 really nice. So I've been really happy about the weather. So thank God for that. But other than that, it's been okay. So I haven't heard back from ASOS. I don't know what's going on with them. But I sent them the items that I wanted along with my links. And so we'll see. But in any event, all is well, and I hope all is well with you all. And I just wanted to get on here and talk to you all about something that I was thinking about this morning as I was getting ready for work. And I was talking to a friend of mine. We was having this discussion day before yesterday on the phone about accountability and how people don't want to take accountability for things that they do, that they always want to be the victim, in every situation. They're always the victim, they're always the victim. It's always woe me. They take no accountability for what the part in which they played in it. And we all play a part in something. Not always, okay? But in some instances we do. And maturity and growth comes when you can honestly look at the situation and say, you know what? I did this. I played a role in this. I played a part in this. And I got to take some accountability for it. And we never want to do that. We want to point the finger and we want to blame everybody for things that happen or things that are happening, instead of saying, I know I did this or I did that. We tend to want to lay guilt trips on people rather than admitting the part that we played in it. And one thing I cannot stand about a person is when they can never ever, sun is bright, when they can never ever admit the role in which they played in something happening the way in which it happened. Nobody likes to really admit when they're wrong, but it's necessary to admit that in order for you to heal and for that other person to heal. See, healing is not for the person that you wrong. The healing is for you who wronged them as well. You have to be able to say, I did this to this person. I was wrong in the way in which I did it, or how I did it, or what my delivery was, and I need to take some accountability for that, you know. And so me and this person was just talking about that, and we was just talking about how, you know, we just get tired of people always trying to play victim, you know. And as I said, the healing process for another person that you have violated or hurt their feelings and made them feel a certain type of way, it's not just for them, it's for you as well. So I was telling my friend, I was talking to my friend about this, and I was saying, you know, one of the things that I do not like about people is that people have issues with telling another person, I'm sorry. If you say I'm sorry to somebody, when I tell you, that makes a world of difference to somebody when you just say, I'm sorry, not I apologize, because apologizing is not, the sincerity behind that is not the same. I'm sorry means sincerity. I'm sorry. I'm deeply sorry for how I offended you or for how I hurt you. You know, when people say to me, well, I apologize, depending on the situation, okay? Depending on the situation, because an apology and I'm sorry is two different things, you know. One thing that my son, when he was little, learned to do before I ever taught him this, he always would come back and say, Mommy, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Even now, he'll say, I'm sorry. You know, I didn't mean to hurt your feelings. I'm sorry. And it means something more hearing him say, I'm sorry, and I didn't mean to hurt your feelings. It means something greater. Another thing I don't like that people do is when they say, well, I'm sorry you feel that way. Well, I'm sorry you felt that way. That is not taking accountability. That's saying to the other person, well, you feel like that. So, you know, because you feel like that, I did nothing wrong. And people like that, I don't have nothing to do with people like that. When I find out that that's how you are, I'm like, oh, okay. I got you. I know how this friendship gonna be. I know how this relationship gonna be. And I paddle back. I'm like, oh, okay. You know, so when you're in a situation with a person and they say something to you like that, well, you know, I'm sorry you felt like that. No, it ain't that I feel like that. It's how you made me feel. See, there's a difference, you know. Or you have a situation with a person that you know that you did something to them, right? And so they bring it up. Like I should say, a man and a woman in a relationship, and the man cheated or the woman cheated in their relationship. The person that was wounded and hurt by your actions, no matter how many times they bring it up, you have to deal with that because you're the person who violated them. Not say, oh, I wish you would stop bringing that up. We own this again? You know, you ain't over it yet? No, I'm not. I'm not over it. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm not over it. And what I often find out with people, when people do that, it's because they don't want to take accountability. They don't want to, because every time you bring it up, it reminds them of what they did to you. And instead of them saying or listening or letting you heal through it, they want to tell you to stop bringing it up. Stop talking about it. I'm tired of you talking about it. Why are you talking about it again? And if you ever go into any type of therapy, you will find out that the therapist will tell the other person, if both of you all are in therapy or you in therapy, at some point, yes, we have to let things go. We do. But in order for you to heal, you have to sometimes let that other person know that I can't heal because you ain't taking accountability for what you did and how you did it. And stop playing the victim. Have you ever been in a situation where somebody has did something to you and they turn around and make it seem like you're the reason why they did it? Or turn it around and say, well, you know, if you had of, then I wouldn't have. Let me tell you, those type of people are, as my son would say, toxic. But it's another word I was gonna use. That's not how they go. But instead of them taking accountability for what they've done and how they did it and how they made you feel when they did it, they will turn it around and they will make it be about you and what you, if you had, and if you had did, or if you had said. That's not how that go. And like I said, people like that, I don't deal with them. I can deal with you from far away. I don't even care if you somebody in my family. You know, I ain't gonna deal with you too tough. You know. So my friend and I, we was talking about that, and we was just talking about, you know, how hard it is for people to take accountability. How people are always the victim. You know, people know why certain things are happening or going the way in which they're going, but they will make you think that they have no clue what the hell is going on because they ain't taking accountability for it. So I want to say this: if you are a person who has offended, hurt, been in a situation where you know that you did not do right by this person, you got to stand up and take some accountability for it. You have to. It's imperative that you do. You can't keep saying, oh, you know, I didn't do it like this, so I didn't do it. No. That's not how that go. It's not how that go. And I tend to, like I said, I tend to just back away from people like that because, you know, you got to take some accountability for the shit that you do. We all do. We all make mistakes. Nobody is perfect. We mess up every day. You know, we mess up every day. And I'm not talking about, there's some people that are just super sensitive. You can't say nothing to them. You can't tell them nothing. You can't give them no constructive criticism. You can't give them no advice. You know, you can't say nothing. People like that, I don't deal with people like that either. But I'm when I try to give people, my friends or my family, advice, I try to think about how I would want people to deliver it to me, you know. But then there are times with some people that you just got to give it to them in the raw, because that's the only way you can, because that's all they understand. Because it's always woe me, whiny, you know, type of situation, and you get tired of that. And it's like, okay, I'm not going to entertain this because this is where you want to be. And if this is where you want to be, then you stay there. I'm moving over here. You know, so it's nothing wrong sometimes with giving people a break. And I mean a real break. You know. But we have to take account. We gotta start taking accountability. I'm talking about myself. I'm not talking about no one in particular, but I'm talking about myself. I'm talking about everybody in the universe who don't take accountability for things that they do. Where the fuck is you going? Like, really? Bitch, this ain't no 2 lanes. What the fuck is wrong with people? It's 1 lane. She over here turning. Crazy ass. People are retarded. And this is why it is so many accidents in this city. Because people do not follow the rules of the road. That is not no 2 lanes turning. That's 1 lane turning. And she over here on the left turning. So you blocking my view of me seeing who's coming this way. Accident ready to happen. Oh, I tell you, people are just crazy. People are crazy. Don't know how to drive. Everybody in a hurry. And I guess why I pulled up, because I couldn't see. Oh, anywho. Y'all, the sun is bright. I mean, bright, bright, bright. But I hope that, you know, we I hope that as we mature and as we grow, I hope that we can be better with people, you know, and just tell people that we're sorry, and, you know, stop being on the defense when somebody tell you that you did something or they feel some type of way, you know. You know, I'm gonna tell you one thing that will make me stop dealing with a person is when they can never take accountability for things that they have said or did. I know how that's gonna go, you know, and so I just kind of like I said, I just pedal back. I just leave people alone, because I'm like, this ain't gonna work. So we got to start doing that. It's really, really important. You know, you're not always right. The other person is not always right, you know. And in some situations, maybe you are always right, or maybe they are always right. But if I tell you, or I say to you, or the other person says to you, this is how you made me feel, blah, 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 you may not understand it. You may not get it. You may be like, okay, you know, because sometimes you can have people in your life, like I said, no matter what you say, no matter what you do, some people are very, 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 very needy. And they're very clingy. And they want all of you all the time. They don't want you to really have no other friends, or they don't want you to do anything with your family, or you know, they just want it to always be about them. They want you to be at their beck and call whenever they text or whenever they call. And that's why I said to you all a couple of weeks ago, that's why I shut my contact list down, because I felt overwhelmed and I felt stressed from certain people that was doing that to me. And sometimes you do have to cut people off, you know, because again, some people will just stress you the hell out. I'm gonna go. This light look like it ain't gonna never change. Like, damn. But I'm learning. I'm not perfect, but I'm learning. And that's why I told you all that in 2023, I wasn't arguing with nobody. And that didn't mean just on YouTube. That meant in life, period. I'm not doing it. I will cut you off and act like I never knew you and keep it moving. And that's where I'm at. And I had a girlfriend one time who was like that. She didn't give a damn. She was out. She was like, I act like I don't even know them, like they never existed. And I used to think that was really, really cold. But as I'm dealing with people more and more, I was like, yeah, I kind of understand now where she's coming from with that one. It's like, I understand. Yes, Lord. Oh, well, here's another day's journey. Another day, another dollar. Another day, another dollar to make you holler. It's almost Friday, y'all. We almost there. Almost there. Let me move over a little bit. Almost there. Sun is so bright I can't see. I smell again like a big old medicine cabinet. I got on that icy hot salve. I got it on my knees. I got it on my shoulder. I got it on my neck. I stink. But I ain't gonna feel no pain, though. I take that much. Ain't gonna feel no pain. All right, y'all. I'm finna go ahead and punch in. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Probably won't come back on here. Y'all probably won't see a video of me until Sunday. Yeah, more than likely Sunday. All right. Y'all have a good day. God bless you. I love you. See you in the next video. Bye. Don't forget to hit the red subscribe button. Okay, bye.